Hang on, it's comedy time. A hilarious mix of short, fast, funny featuring today's hottest comics. Get ready, because time flies when you're having funny.
Hey y'all, Zoltan here. Comedy Time wanted me to warn you that this next clip is rated R for ridiculously hilarious. Enjoy.
I don't know, it's kind of true. I'm married, let's put that out there. That's a truth. Aww. There's actually, everybody's married, and normally the applause happens from the single people. I don't even know. I'm married. No, I'm married. It's kind of true. My wife is, she's a few years older than me, but she's not a cougar. I found out. She's in her 30s. She's a bobcat. Yeah, if you're in your 30s, you're a bobcat. If you're in your 40s and 50s, you're a cougar. If you're 75, I'm pretty sure you're a snow leopard. That is a snow leopard, Yeah, seriously. Married. That's good. Marriage is good. I definitely... I love my wife. I'm going to put that out there. I do. I love her. She's an amazing human being. She's just unbelievably awesome. And I was at a show once, and I said that, and front row center, this woman just looks up and she goes, yeah, buddy, just wait a few years. Jeez. It's the last time I bring my wife to a show. Seriously. Yeah. No, she's awesome. She really is. I just found out, by the way, I'm going to be a dad. That's true. That's true. She's pregnant. I'm excited and terrified at the same time. Yep, because I look like I'm 7. How am I going to control my kids? Go to your room. You go to your room. Okay. Can I borrow your Xbox? It started with holding a baby. I don't know if you've ever had the lovely experience to hold a baby in front of your wife or girlfriend, but for the fellas, I'm gonna break it down for you. Friend of my wife's had a baby. We went over. I'm holding this baby, which holding a newborn baby is scary because you're afraid it's going to break. It's delicate. You're like, oh my God, I don't want to break it. Is its head supposed to be doing this? What is that supposed to happen? But I'm holding this baby, and fellas, if you ever have the opportunity to hold a baby in front of your wife or girlfriend, look at the baby and be all loving, and then take a look at your wife or girlfriend. Take a look, because if you look closely and pay attention, not too much attention because you don't want to drop the baby, you will see the exact moment in her eyes when her ovaries start to flutter. And she looks up at you and goes, me next.
Hey, what's up? This is Shang, and this is Comedy Time. And through my readings, I found out the answer to life. Peanut brittle. That's right, peanut brittle. Ponder on that and enjoy this next comic.
So yeah, I used to be a male model. I gave it up for comedy. You're welcome. Tell you this fun little fact. The gym is the only bathroom in the world you can leave sweating and no one will judge you. No one. I've done the research. It's the only one. Women are really into guys with abs, right? They really like the guys with abs. Is that correct? No, ladies. That guy is selfish. He's got 2 hours of free time. He's gonna go hang out at a gym with a bunch of sweaty dudes. Not me. I got 2 hours of free time. It's like, hey, let's put on The Notebook. Let's talk about your day. What's going on in your world? And that's why I have this body for you girls. That and McDonald's is delicious, either one. I was engaged once, I'll do it again. Yeah, people are really happy for you, they buy you stuff. Oh, it's great, I'll do it at least 3 more times. Moved in with my fiance. Moving in with the girls is a lot like running up your credit card debt. I mean, it's a lot of fun at first, but then it financially prevents you from going out or doing anything awesome. You know, it's just, if you want a companion at home, just get a dog, it's cheaper. She was great though, redecorated our entire bedroom without consulting me and using my money. It's like, why would she do that? She goes, oh, I know you don't like that thing, and this, I did what you like, you're gonna like it. My bed had a skirt, floral comforter, 2 sham pillows, 4 decorative pillows. My walls were seafoam green with a lavender trim. It's exactly how I would have decorated our room. Because nothing says I'm a man like climbing into a floral comforter with lace pillows. I was like, how much does this cost? Oh, it looks nice. It's just me and you here. Who else is going to see it? Well, you never know. Wrong answer. I do know. I don't know what you're planning or got going on or who you're parading through here when I'm not home, but I'm firing the gardener tomorrow. I also live in with a woman. I learned they can do things that we can't do, guys. We can't. They can wear boots with shorts. I would love that. Seems really comfortable. They can go to a club with their stomach hanging out. It doesn't matter. There's like, oh, I'm up here. It's like, I would love to bedazzle my stomach. Go to a club. It's hot in there. Or they can wear jeggings. Comforter sweatpants, style of jeans. Sign me up, huh? Why is this technology only available to women? I don't know. Or the main thing that women can do that guys can't do is they can actually eat a soul. I don't know if you know that. Like, you don't even know what's happening either. They kind of just like embed themselves like deep down in there, start eating away slowly like a tapeworm, and like just sitting there eating away, and then like one day you wake up and you're like, what am I doing at a farmer's market on a Sunday during football season? How did I get here? I think the Bears are playing. I don't think these apples are any better than the ones we get at the grocery store. They're actually covered in dirt, so I know they're disgusting. Like I said, we were engaged. She called off the engagement. She gave me back the ring. My friends were like, hey man, at least you got the ring back. I was like, exactly. Because when I made that life-altering purchase, I was like, God, I hope I get this back. So I can go through the long return policy of K Jewelers. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I bought an engagement ring, the return policy was high on my list of like things to figure out. So after 30 days, we're not gonna have a problem. Really? So if like a year later, she decides she hates me, you'll still take it back? Really? Really? With the inscription, always and forever? Oh, cool, sign me up. You guys take Visa, right?
Hi, I'm Tyler Bowe for Comedy Time, and I'm really just here to give you guys a chance to catch your breath in between all these funny comedy clips. So, now you watch this next clip while I catch my breath.
I'm from Eritrea, which is in East Africa. Don't worry, I know you guys have no idea what it is. But if you'd like to know, just go over to, LAX, the parking structure. Those people that say, $8, please, $8. That's us. Those are my people. Some of them, even my cousins. So. I'm just playing. I don't really talk like that. But I know. But I didn't completely fool you. I was born there, okay? I was born there, but I came here when I was 5, okay? I'm very Americanized, when I came here though, I did have that accent, you know what I mean? I just introduced you to my mother, by the way. So when I came, it was just like, I'm here, I'm finally here. They were like, what is that? And one interesting thing about Eritreans, we actually don't know how old we are, okay? No, seriously, I was born there, which means I don't have a birth certificate, okay? No, seriously, my birthday in the States is a little messed up. My birthday in the States is June 10th, but I was actually born on the 17th, okay? 1 week off, no big deal, it's no big deal. But if you ask my mom how old she is, she'd be like, well, I'm between 47 and 65. Are you serious? All right. Well, do you remember how old you were when you married my dad? And she was like, of course, between 8 and 27. I'm like, okay, that doesn't help. Let me really help you jog your memory. Do you remember how much you weighed? And then she's like, what? Between 80 pounds and 200.
Hey, this is Suna Bilstead for Comedy Time. They say laughter is the best medicine, so throw out that cholesterol medication, cook up some steak and eggs, and watch this next clip.
Italian, I'm from Italian family. Listen, I love my family, I do. I'm sure we all love our families, but everybody has that one cousin who's just an idiot. Like my cousin Tommy is just your standard Italian-American Jersey Shore fist pumping, sausage and pepper eating asswipe. This guy's just freaking, I can't take him anymore. He says, tell me no after everything. That's his favorite phrase to say, tell me no. I'm an adult. If you say tell me no, I'm probably just gonna say no to your question, even if you might want me to say yes. Like he comes to my house yesterday, he's like, yo dude, what's up? Yo, you like this shirt? Tell me no. No. Is that a good, Mom, no? Say no? Then he gets like all offended. He's like, yo, what don't you like about this shirt, bro? I got the Mickey Mouse ears with the Italian flag, shorts, flip-flops. Tell me no. Yeah, definitely no. It's a no. No. Can't wear that to a wedding, you idiot. Frickin' no. Sometimes he would do things that was just like, you know, it's like, I've been dealing with it my whole life. My whole life, it's not like this is anything new. We went to high school together. And, did somebody just clap for that? We went to high school together. And he would always cheat off me, constantly cheating off me in high school. And I had this one teacher who, instead of doing true or false questions, he would do yes or no. And that made my life a living hell, because 15 minutes into every single test, I'd get a tap on the shoulder from Tommy. Psst, yo, Chris, yo, is the answer number 7 yes? Tell me no. No! Then he would get like all offended and try to get philosophical and smart. He'd be like, no, was it not yes? Or no wasn't a direct response to my non-rhetorical question, tell me no, a catchphrase I learned in grade school circa 1997 that almost like used well into my adulthood, make people question my in fact slightly mentally retarded. Tell me no. All right. I don't know. I don't know. I literally don't know. Sometimes, you know, but there's time, I mean, the guy is just, I love him, he's just some idiot, like he's just, as you can tell, some of these things, man, like you wish you could make them up, it's true. Like I'm from New York, are you guys from New York? Clap your hands if you're from New York. Okay, some people. If you're not, this past winter, we had a huge blizzard. This past winter, we had the biggest blizzard in New York State history. It blanketed the entire East Coast. I live in Brooklyn, okay? Tommy lives in Queens. That is literally, at the most, 5 miles away. Okay? 5 miles away, we had the biggest blizzard in New York State history. The day after the blizzard, this is the text message he sends me. He's like, yo, Chris, did it snow by you? I was like, please tell me no.
Hi, Comedy Time fans. This is Josh Cheney. The following comedian tells 100% pure American jokes with absolutely no filler. Some competitors will try and cheat you with mostly imported bits. Be patriotic. Watch this next clip.
I love the ladies, man. You're soft, you smell nice, you have good credit. I love you all, I'm telling you. I treat the women good, boy. I tell you what, I spoil the ladies I date, I do. A couple weeks ago, I got all dressed up, took this girl out to one of those places where they prepare the food right in front of you. Because I'm thinking, hey, who doesn't like Subway? She copped an attitude. Like, whatever. Give me back my coupon. Didn't want to waste my food stamps on the first date. By the way, if you're on food stamps and you're fat, you owe me money. You owe us all money, for crying out loud. I shouldn't pick on people. I'm putting on weight myself. It's amazing as you get older, your body changes and you can't do the same things you used to do. Can't eat the same things you used to eat. It just sucks getting old, you know? You ever sneeze and hurt yourself? When did that start happening? I swear I pulled a muscle the other day. I think that's why we say God bless you. It's sort of like, good luck with that one, dude. Thank you very much. I'll be fine. When I was a kid, everybody told me I had my mom's eyes. Now that I'm older, I'm starting to get her breasts. Go ahead and laugh. I got a 4-week-old puppy at home that won't leave me alone. I'm afraid to take a nap. Trying to work out more, trying to eat better. Been on a diet for a while, a pretty good diet. Maybe you folks have heard of it. It's called poverty. Read about it in one of my bank statements. Recently changed banks. Yeah, well, to be honest, it was pretty much their idea. Apparently my idea of free checking didn't jive with their idea of free checking. You learn. Went in for a loan, tried to get me a home equity loan. A lot of red tape, I didn't get the darn thing. Turns out you have to own your own home. Tried using my parents' house. Give me some BS about signatures. I don't know. By the way, is my mom here tonight? Good, let's talk about that wackadoo for a while, shall we, huh? Tell you what, our moms are nuts, aren't they? But we love our parents because of the will. It's tough having kids, though. The rules have changed. It's just so weird with kids these days, you know? It's politically incorrect for your kids to be stupid. You know, they always get diagnosed with something now, you know? Brittany's failing 2 classes. There must be something wrong. What's she got? She's got ADD. She got dyslexia. I was just stupid. Jerry's fucking out of school. What's he got? Well, he's got his father's dumbass genes. That's what he's got. Good to be back out here, though, in California. I tell you, man, I was back. My agent sent me back to the Midwest for the holidays. Oh, my God. I spent Valentine's Day in Janesville, Wisconsin. Freezing my butt off. And the finest hotel out there, a Super 8. Yeah. I'm not saying the good people of Wisconsin have given up, but the exercise room had an ashtray. The safe, my room had a safe in it for my valuables. If I had valuables, I wouldn't be staying in a crappy Super 8. The TV remote control was tethered to the wall next to my bed, so nobody steals it. Before I checked out, I cut it off the wall and locked it in the safe. Because I'm a team player.
Well, hello there. Yes, as you can tell, we needed some alone time. Finally, we're alone. So we can watch the next comic! Yay! Duh. Are you ready for some alone time? This is quality time right here. Okay, check out the next comic.
Here's the thing, a lot of stereotypes about the Irish. We like drinking, we like fighting. I'm fine with that. The one thing that really gets to me is that, you guys have heard that phrase, like, oh yeah, the luck of the Irish. Have you ever met a lucky Irish person in your entire life? I've never heard this in any conversation, like, hey, a bald, pale-skinned alcoholic, what's his secret? Oh, he's Irish. You didn't realize that? Yeah, skin cancer. Yeah, they get charmed to life. The only reason you know an Irish person today is because people in Ireland couldn't grow roots. Do you know how screwed up your life has to be not to be able to grow a potato? Oh yeah, they're the luckiest people around. Trust me, there's no luck of the Irish. And I know that because I lost $1,700 playing blackjack on St. Patrick's Day. There is no luck of the Irish. Big sports fan, love sports. Yes, just sports in general, just competition, sports. And what's the big thing in sports always is steroids. Are these guys on steroids? It's always a big problem. Now, I understand why professional athletes are on steroids. What I don't understand is why my buddy from high school who works at Sears Tire and Auto, why the hell is he juicing? Like, what Hall of Fame is this guy chasing after? Like, oh, look out, I'm gonna be the Hank Aaron of retread. No, and this guy that was taking steroids and working at Sears Tire and Auto, he of course got fired for threatening to break another employee's face, or as he likes to call it, office politics. Besides losing his job at Sears, he also got kicked out of 3 local gyms back home. And he got kicked out of these gyms for abusing the weights and excessive grunting. Now that's hilarious for 2 reasons. First off, excessive grunting, that means people got together, management had a meeting, decided on what level of grunting they were willing to put up with. And he vastly exceeded it to the point that they had to kick him out of the gym. You guys think your job sucks? Imagine going out to my roided out freak of a friend and telling him he's no longer welcome in the gym. As a society, that's where we should be putting these people. Let them work it out. Put them in a gym, for Christ's sake. It's where they belong. What else is going on in sports? Oh, yeah, always a big story in sports, especially in football, is concussions. Oh my, apparently these guys are damaging their brains. Oh my, first off, who didn't see that coming? Secondly, as a society, are we really missing out on anything by having football players with damaged brains? Like, when did we start giving a crap? Oh my God, Lawrence Taylor has dementia, there goes the cure for cancer. Larry Zonka's got Parkinson's. Oh my, cancel that stem cell research grant we were about to give him. Noted scientist Larry Zonka. No, they're football players. Their brains are damaged to begin with. And I love the idea, oh my God, they damaged their brain. Yeah, but they damaged their brain making millions of dollars, scoring touchdowns, winning Super Bowls. All right, I damaged my brain outside of a parking lot of a Dave Matthews concert trying to impress seniors, all right? I don't get a ring for that. Stop complaining, guys. Tell you what, man. I played football in high school. My career, my high school football career was like kind of like the movie Rudy without the playing time at the end of the film. Sure, I got carried off the field, but it was because I blew out my ankle trying to give 110% in practice.